Good day, good day, good people. What is going on with you today? This is Tamika. We are going to be doing a reading. Of course, we're here. The camera's rolling. We are starting our morning off with Cash Doll, Cash Commandments. Cash Commandments. I don't know them all. I've heard a few. Some of them sound really legit. But so maybe that song is significant. Oh wait, what are some numbers? 111. It just came to 111. Then we got 329 could be significant. 16, something about a year ago could be significant. A year ago, or something about a year in the future is significant. You can't tell these bitches everything. I heard that part. We also have some names and other little things that could be significant. There are a lot of names, actually. Okay, we'll do the names first. So we have Chris, Christopher, Vanessa, Nessa, Van, Martin, Eddie, Ed, Edward, Yolanda, Carl, Monroe, Smalls or Littles, Sarah, Jake, Daniel, Dan, Abby, Abigail, Jen, Jennifer, Williams, Wesley, Payne, Paine, Petty, Petty, and these are like names, last names, first names, middle. John and Jonathan, Saint, Saint, Mimi, Jermaine, Tony, and Greg, or Gregory. Yes. The numbers we have are 717, 37, 734, 328, 228, and then this is a sequence of numbers, 19, 20, 20. So maybe that's significant. Maybe, I don't know, it's like, you know, you have a long sequence of numbers. Maybe that's significant. Also, C28 and B28. This morning, I'm driving the mister to, where he needs to go. And there was a license plate in front of me that said B28. And I was like, look, babe, B28. 28 is the day I was born. So, and B is February 28th. That's my goddamn birthday. So then we're driving and that car goes and another, it's like a truck, a pickup truck, black pickup truck, maybe significant. But the next car I see, like right after that car goes, is C28. And I was like, babe, look, C28. And I'm telling him in my last two readings, BC has been very significant. It's been coming up before Christ or Chris Brown. Christopher, Brown could be significant. Maurice, I believe Maurice is his middle name. Taurus could also be significant. Taurus season. Or maybe an Empress energy. Or something about money. Taurus is about value, aesthetics, that type of thing. Anyway, so I'm like, babe, C28. He was like, oh shit. So the C28 car stayed with us till we got to our destination. I drop him, and I don't even drop him off. I sit with him until his train comes, and then I leave once the train starts moving. I'm on my way home, and I look up. I want to say I was halfway home. I look up, and the pickup truck in front of me is B28, the same one. And the last three digits were UTT. My first initial is T. I was like, yo, what the fuck? So C28, B28 is significant. Before Christ is significant. Also get there, maybe someone is in some type of Christ-like energy. They say Christ was a Pisces. Maybe I'm a fucking Pisces. Pisces is significant. What else? So if we have February 28th, March 28th can be significant. July 17th could be significant. Maybe July 7th, March 7th, March 3rd. Like the shit is crazy. And I put coming and going because coming and going, I saw that. I was like, yo, what are the odds? But that truck didn't stay with me. It was like it was only there for a short time so that I could notice it, and then it turned off. I still was a good ways away from home before. No, I have to look at the end. I was a good ways away from home when he turned off. So, and the C28 car was white. So maybe a white car is significant, like your regular sedan. Maybe like a Honda or a Toyota, like something like that. It wasn't anything fancy. And I think it was like an older model. Actually, both of them were older model. Because the pickup truck wasn't even... Like, it wasn't like your newer F-150s. It was a little bit more old school. Maybe even something like would be a company car. Like a pickup truck that picks up just to go down different things around the city. Or maybe like even the guys that go around and pick up trash. Like it wasn't like old where it was raggedy, but it was an older model. Okay. So we got the names down. Also the numbers 315, 455, 955, 86, 68, 15, 33, and 33. The number 14 or 1408 is significant. I saw 2 recaps last week about movies, and they were Room 1408, and the other one was Room 14. And in both recaps, it had to do with supernatural stuff. In Room 1408, the guy stayed in the room. They were asking him not to because there were a lot of deaths in that room. 56 or 23 could be significant. But there are a lot of deaths in that room. And they were trying to get this guy who was like a writer to not stay there. And he was saying that, the devil was in the room. And it turned out that the room was actually the devil. Like it invited this person in. And once this person was in, it played upon its worst fears. On 7777 just came up on a commercial with Stephen Hart with DraftKings. Anyway, so so it's like the devil tempted this person to come in, and anybody who goes into the room, they only have 2 choices, and they both end up, and this person not going back to their regular life. They're there for life. Whether they take their own life or they are tortured until the end. But the last guy who stayed in the room, they wanted him to hang himself. The hangman, change of perspective. He had a change of perspective. He was like, no, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it on my own terms, not the way you want me to do it. So he set the room on fire, and in turn sacrificing himself, the hangman, for other people, so that this would be like, so to say, this might be touchy, like someone who is in some type of criminal case and they know that someone is guilty of doing some really disgusting things, so they sacrifice their vulnerability, because now the world will know who they are. They can't hide themselves, or they can't hide what happened. Or maybe they had some part in it that wasn't great, but now they want to come and sacrifice themselves for the greater whole. So that is significant. The Room 14 was about another sacrifice, but this person sacrificed themselves for themselves. So this guy was going back in time in this room number 14, and he was going back trying to change things so that he could end up with this young lady that he wanted to be with. But every time he went back, it would get messed up. Something would happen. Like, you're not supposed to go back in time and change anything. So I don't really remember specifically how it happened, but he went back in time, and he changed some things, but the way that he did it, he wasn't able to get back. So he lived that life as an older man and made all the right moves so that, because his younger self, like it was two of him in the same timeline or something like, no, I think he went back before he was born to do something with his parents. Yes, I think that was it. And he couldn't get back, so he just lived his life. And when he was born into that life, you know, the person that's supposed to be there, he helped this person along so that so he would end up with the girl. So he himself, his future self, didn't end up with the girl, but he helped his present, I don't know how to say, it was a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice. So other things that are significant are raspberries. This is the song Promises by Christopher Williams. And the part that stood out to me is now I'm all strung out trying to pick up the pieces once again. So this is some type of karmic cycle that someone is in. The strung out part makes me think that someone is either really hooked or obsessed on someone they can't let go of. This again, picking up the pieces again. This is someone who could be on some type of substances because of some things that they continue to go through, the cycles they continue to repeat with someone. This could also be like, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be any type of relationship where someone is constantly helping someone get out of some type of karmic cycles, and they are too affected by whatever this person does. I'm also hearing, I'm so sorry. That's what I wrote. We have memories, the only thing that keeps me holding on. So maybe memories of good times is what keeps someone in a situation or connection, a hopeful energy, maybe hoping things would change. Then we have, no matter what I do, bad luck has been my best friend. Again, karmic cycles. We keep repeating things that aren't good for us. So the energy we're sending out is that we don't want what really makes us happy. We want this here. We get more of the stuff that we don't want, trying to find the stuff that we want. A best friend could also be significant. Maybe someone's best friend is bad luck. No matter what I do, bad luck has been my best friend. Yeah, someone's friend is bad luck. Or maybe someone's friend has bad luck because they're not the best. They're not the best friend. 1313 could be significant. These things just drive me crazy. I don't know what that was. I can't remember. We have the MTA or some type of train line is significant. Moping someone's movement. Oh, napping. I'm not even napping. It says mapping. I can't even read my own writing. Mapping. M-A-P-P-I-N-G. Map. Someone is mapping someone's movement. Okay, so I wish I had brought that deck over here. You know, when you look at like in the train station and it has the board and it shows you the map and it shows you like the way that the train is gonna go, with the red lines, yellow lines, white lines, green lines, whatever. Something about that is significant. Someone's mapping someone's movement. It also made me think of like in a police precinct when they have all the evidence up on the board and then they have the things that they map together to see how things intertwine, how they relate to each other. We also have, police board. Evidence, family, 5 people, and a difference. So it's like these 5 people are the same but different. They're all in the same group. They're all a part of the choir, but they're all different because they all live life differently. But it's something about them that makes them get them to feel that. It's like having twins and they look identically the same, but there's something about them that distinguishes them. It's something that makes them different. I don't know what that means, but the difference is important. This evidence could be about a family. I don't know. A father and a ex-spouse could be significant, because in the first movie with the hotel, 1408, the name Sam is significant, and Jackson, Samuel. In the room 1408, he was divorced. Oh, the death of a child is significant too. And some type of terminal illness could also be significant. All right. Are we using these? Oh my God. I was just talking about a death. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That looks like being carried away on a stretcher. Maybe this is being carried in terms of a casket. This is like, if this is like, it gives me funeral vibes, then this is a conversation that is taking place at the funeral. Like someone is trying to gather some information, or with the Eight of Wands, conversations, movement. Someone's trying to make some moves at a funeral, make arrangements. There's a conversation at a funeral. And that Nine of Wands card, it's like, to me, it's contractual too. And there's another 10 here with a 5. Someone like wants, I don't want to fight anymore. I want to lay down my arms. I want to lay down my weapons. It's like almost like feeling like coming to a compromise. We keep going head to head. We keep fighting. We keep battling. And I don't want to fight anymore. I want to sit down and have a conversation. The after tarot card would be like a contract. Let's have a contract. And I can still walk away with this one thing here. Because if we continue to fight, if we continue to battle each other, then it's going to, like, it's like neither one of us wins. But if we can sit down and compromise, if we could come to some type of agreement, then we can both walk away with something. Because these two people, this person has a stick, this person standing up has a stick. These two people both have sticks. It's like you tell your people to stop, and I'll tell my people to stop. And then we could just sit down at the table. This almost sounds like a mafia war. Like someone very valuable was lost, or something valuable was lost in the midst of a conflict, and someone is realizing that continuing this battle will only bring about a greater loss. So I don't know what that is about, but that's what I got. I'm going to make this one short. We're only going to get quick messages. Maybe we'll use 10 of Cups. This is happy times. Happy with the Ace of Wands. Oh, sorry. I don't think the light will make a difference. I guess a little. It's the shadow. I'm thinking about a ring light. I haven't been in a rush to get one because the light may be shadowy, but it works. We're not keeping this, but the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Wands is happy. This is the after tarot. So this is after a decision is made. Being warmed by the fire. Being warmed by the fire. We have the Nine of Wands with the two people talking at the funeral. We have the Eight of Wands with the communication. Those are both fire signs. Healing. Fire signs. The 8. Oh, between the 8 and the 9 is the Ace of Wands. What is that? I gotta pause this because I'm trying to think and the music is making me. So we have the Nine of Wands. Is someone at it looked like someone at a funeral talking to someone. Maybe talking to them about that action to take. Maybe this is a family. Oh, we had family in the cards. Evidence, family. This 10 of, I lost it already. The 10 of Cups is the family, the aftermath. The aftermath. All right, tell me about the aftermath. There's a conversation at a funeral about compromising. What was the compromise about? Let's see what that is. What was the conversation about? Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups. Family and friends. This is getting together and celebrating the future. 33 is significant. 10 is significant. 1533. Didn't we say 33 also earlier was significant? What other threes did we have? I don't know why I thought we had more threes. 33 and 1533. So we have the 33 here. And 10. 10 is the end. Let's end something. Like this is three people getting together, celebrating, compromising for the future. And we're going to keep this as a secret. High Priestess. No one gets to know what's going on. So maybe something is significant, definitely something significant about a family, but maybe this is like a conversation at a family function. Looks like a bonfire. Burning evidence could be significant. So these three people got together. Like this is like a reconciled energy. We were fighting before, but now we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about the future, about changing the future. And let's keep this between me and you. We're going to keep this a secret. With the Five of Swords and the Moon, this is very, oh my God, with that High Priestess. This is do whatever it takes to get what I want. So we're going to sit down together. Two heads are better than one. We can fight together. Maybe this are people who are trying to fight against, like come together against someone else or something else or another group. Like I said with the Mafia, we're stronger together. So we get into this illegal enterprise together. Oh, I should have took those two bottom cards out and put them under here. Oh, maybe we'll just use another deck. We'll get 5 from here. So, the aftermath of this conversation at the church is people coming together and celebrating. They're happy about something. They're happy about whatever this compromise is. This wish fulfillment, this is overindulgence. This is someone getting what they want, and it's a greedy energy. This could also be like people who are never satisfied and they want more. They want more. Page of Wands. This Page of Wands, like the Page of Wands is an exciting energy. So, like the way this person is walking off, it's like being excited about something and then trying it and then realizing it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. This could be like it with sex too. It looks like he's leaving her house and he's disappointed. Or she's leaving his house. Or whoever's leaving whose house. So this compromise is not really satisfying. It's not, look, the secret. Someone is holding on to something that makes them feel secret. Like, not secret. It makes them feel fucked up. Or it's like, it's aged them. Look at this. This secret has to do something about someone doing whatever it takes, right? Lying, because there's swords here. Deals with deception. It deals with trickery, treachery. It's very devilish behavior, and there's a lot of secrets behind it. Look how the high priestess looks. She doesn't look well put together. She looks ruffled. She looks frazzled because of the secrets that she has to keep. Someone aged considerably. Maybe someone feels like they're dying inside. Damn. There's no happiness. These two are really happy cards. But after this energy, there's no happiness. The secrets about overindulgence. There's like a lot of secrets with regard to emotions and actions. Someone doing something, maybe for love, for family. Just sit there and like, oh. And then we have the Page of Swords and the Magician. All right, so this card here is someone watching, researching, looking into something. This is someone who's looking into something and they see in something and they're like, yo, you see the 3 people that are coming? They're typically not in the card. It's like this person in the front with the sword who's looking. It's like, yo, come and look at this shit right here. Yo, look at this shit right here. Look at what I'm seeing. What is the person looking at? They're looking at the Magician. They're looking at someone do some magic, some trickery. This gives the energy of someone who got into some type of, they didn't keep their mouth shut. Someone else knows their information. Or maybe this is just someone, just so they're notices someone's manipulative behavior. Seeing how they moved all of these objects. Seeing how all the pieces moved around the map. Someone is being mapped. 6 of Wands. Oh, damn. Okay. This is the 6 of Wands. So it's like after this person, after this conversation, after these people did whatever they were going to do, this is how they came back successful, looking like money, looking like money, looking like love. This is how they look to the public. But now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Some shit is shifting. Some shit is changing. If we were to put the cards down, this is the family looking good after whatever it is they did at this funeral. This change now is karma coming back to hit this family and these group of people, or maybe this group of people are like members of this family and someone else. I don't know. 2 different families got together to do some shit. Now they're in poverty, the 5 of Pentacles, because of this action. This is like someone telling someone else what happened, and then that person is like, I tell my best friend. Just look at the field though. What is that saying? What was that? Damn, where I write it down? No matter what I do, bad luck has been my best friend. You tell your best friend what you did in regard to this conversation, and then your best friend goes and tell their other best friend, and then their other best friend tells their sister, who's almost like their best friend, and then her sister shares it with the boyfriend, who don't give a fuck about none of y'all. People see or know something. What do they know about this conversation at the funeral about these two people getting together, these two groups, these two entities. This is what's seen. This is what's known. The cat's out the bag. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. Almost all 3 pages are here. All very young-minded energy. Immature energies. The cat's out the bag. It has something to do with fish is like abundance. It deals with money. Money, emotions. Someone being left out of the cold. Someone may have to leave someplace that they don't want to leave. This is why this person's face is so frowny. It's like, fuck, I don't want to go. The Page of Wands could be someone that has to start over, that has to start from scratch. The 4 of Pentacles, trying to hold on to everything that they have, but it keeps slipping away. This is death coming to take. To take something. You have to let something go. You can't hold on to that. It's no longer yours. You need to pass it on my way. 420 could be significant. The song was Metro Boomin remix that I paused it on. It's 43 million views. 2 years ago, we stopped at 29 seconds, which equals 11. What we're manifesting. 420 is the duration of the song. 420, April 20th could be significant. 420 is one of my best holidays. So someone could be a smoker out here. Something about Metro Boomin or creeping. Somebody's creeping. Who is a creep? Or somebody is a creep. Creep, creep, creep. Someone is being released from something. So whatever these people, ¿qué te naciste forte? It almost feels like, so in one instance, I'm feeling like these people got together to set someone up, and it put this person in a bind. It made it so that this person couldn't move, could have been financial, something in the person's 3D life, maybe with their job, their family, their health, but they couldn't get out of something. But now the future looks bright for this person because judgment has come. Because, in this card, this is the horn being sound already. So what, September 23rd or 24th could be significant? That was the day that was wasn't it September? Or was it October? Goddamn, no, we're in October now. Come on, Tamika, get it together, baby. September. So September 23rd or 24th is significant. But this is the sound of the horn. So everyone who is, what is that? Everyone who is going to heaven is going to be taken out or taken away. Or someone is taken out of a situation that was going to be messy. Because this sounds very messy. Very messy. And a lot of pages. A lot of young energy. A lot of doing things from a place of inexperience. You know what? Since they're there, we're going to keep it there. I want to get another deck. Let's use the Truth Oracle. Or maybe we'll use one of the new decks too. I don't even know why we need the Truth Oracle. I'll get one for each one since it came out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. It's a new me coming out. And Diana could be significant, or Ross. Someone could be a part of the LGBT community. Someone could just be coming out of their shell. It's like the Hove. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. H to the O-V. Forgotten core, the past, and old friend. Whenever I talk about the forgotten person, I have a video, I think it's called The Forgotten Person. And this is about someone who was kept out of something. These two groups of people who got together, they kept someone out of something. Independent, free, led, and initiative. This is like the Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone was separated from something. Something that they weren't supposed to be separated from. What else do we have? So definitely about the past. An old friend is significant. Something about the core. The main issue. Like the center of something, the most important thing was forgotten. Apple, the temptation. The room 1408, that room was the devil. That room was the temptation. Wisdom, death at the funeral. And another 1010. I just realized that. 1010, we had 3-3. We had 3 of the pages out here. What the hell? Wisdom about a death, about some sexuality, LGBT community, about joy. This forgotten person, someone has wisdom about this, or about an old friend, and this is changing something. Intuition, because someone is using their intuition, or they have this subconscious, like they know something deep down. You know how you feel like you know something, but you don't have evidence of it? Finances, like I can't. Money problem, work, success, fortune. Someone is losing. Someone is going to be put out in the cold. And this looks like a bank heist where the money gets blown away, or like a whole mafia thing. These people were set up by someone. Like these two families get together and they go to make some type of deal with someone. And either the person they're making a deal with sets them up, or one of them sets each other up. Oh shit. This person is walking away from the deal disappointed. Somebody is setting somebody up for money. Like the people who are involved are turning against each other. Commitment, oath, agreement, pledge, going to the police, talking to the police. What the fuck? Tell me about pages. Information. This person is like, come look at this shit right here. Look at this shit that I'm looking at right here. How the fuck did this all happen? Thinking. Deep thinking. Remember, solves puzzles, code word. Someone has information, they see something about this manipulation between these people. Between these people. And then with deep thinking, this conversation here with the deep thinking, this could be someone saying, all right, this is what I participated in. This is the information that I know. What's at the bottom? Bagian babies, law, lawyer, judge, police. Somebody is like, oh, I need to make a deal. Yeah, I got into this arrangement right here. This shit's not working for me anymore. Somebody was supposed to be a part of this conversation here that was not. The Magician and the Page of Cups. Do y'all want to do letters? Divine timing. Silence. Keep silent. Coercion. Hint. A hint. It was only a matter of time before whatever these people were doing was going to be found out. It was only a matter of time. Single, isolation, independent, alone. Just what they're trying to be silent about you, maybe, because it seems like the same like before you were forgotten because they weren't trying to include you on anything, but now something is changing with the wheel. There's wisdom now, there's information, and now it brings you into focus. Your back is still to it because maybe you don't know about it yet. You don't know what's going on behind your back, but you're in the picture now. You're independent of what is going on here, but it still affects you. You're in focus. You're seen. You're known. Someone doesn't want that to be known, though. They want you to be silent. They want to keep you silent, or they want to keep you hidden. Somebody wants to meet up with you to discuss something. Maybe they want you to keep silent about something. Keep silent, and then this card is someone holding on tight to something. See? Someone is holding on tight, but death is here. The end is near. It's inevitable. And this person who is single is set free. You're being set free from something that you may not have even known you were a part of. Just sit there and look at that. If you're intuitive, though, you already know what this is. I wonder why, though. Why is this here? Let's use the new deck. I just put, we don't do Christmas, we do Brinkliness. That's my last name, Brinkliness. Brinkley. So we don't celebrate on Christmas. I don't adhere to the reason behind the season. I'm sorry. It all, the feeling, the camaraderie, the love. I love that part of Christmas. The giving to people who are less fortunate. That's when people should, how people should be all year round. Not just at Christmas. The reason for the season. But the rest of the year, fuck you. Oh my God. But we do Brinkliness. And I have so many cards that I want. I'm thinking, do I get like a bunch of decks like this? Because then I could fit. We all have a budget of how much we could spend. And I'm like, what do I want? Because that's all I get when we have gift giving type things. I typically just get tarot cards, especially since I've been into tarot. I'm not really big on a lot of other things, but I love tarot cards and I love crystals. I would probably rather cards though. But that's neither here nor there. The quiet within. Inner quiet, stillness, presence, finding center, calm observation, self-connection, inner sanctuary, core being. Deeper than thought, quieter than breath, lies the silent, steady core of your being. Return there, presence awaits. So this is someone who is like, this sounds like a hermit mode type of energy. There could be someone here who is feeling isolated. Like they want to isolate themselves or take themselves out of a situation that they've found themselves in that probably wasn't one of their better decisions. Something that they did out of greed, out of temptation, money, maybe even love, to be accepted by someone or some people, to feel a part of something, or maybe someone did something because they were a part of a group and it was what they were expected to do. But divine timing is here. The time is up because now there's conversations. Like Whatever was hidden is no longer hidden. This could also be like, this could be coming up because maybe more than one person in this group, it seems like a lot of people were involved. 10 of Cups with it. It's like groups, families, corrupt families maybe. But now someone's swinging alone, trying to figure out what to do. It could be this Page of Wands. When I look at this card, it reminds me of, out of this deck, the Page of Wands is sitting on a swing. And he has a scroll in his hand. Like he's sitting there trying to figure out what to do with the information. Oh, look how dope this is. This is the Three of Cups, which is right here. And this is the Hermit card, which would be associated with this quiet within. And it's in a casket. Something about a secret in a casket. Or this secret has to do with a death. Maybe it has to do with like life insurance, death insurance. Life insurance, death insurance. You know what the fuck I mean. And I was looking for that Page of Wands so you can see the swinging dude. Definitely could deal with money. But maybe the swinging dude doesn't matter. Maybe the most important thing has to do with this 3 people here and this Hermit energy and what they have. Oh, here it is. The swing. The Page of Wands. Is this person here is the same person. This person here is this person with this inner quiet, the stillness, trying to figure some things out with the scroll in their hand. This person has the wand. This is the conversation. You get your wand, I get my wand, and we're good. But now this person doesn't have the wand anymore. They have this scroll, this information. This may be the person going and talking to someone because of the way they feel. They don't feel satisfied with this. It doesn't make them happy. This could also be, like I said, a setup where someone sets other people up. Because again, this person is solo. After this person walks away from this person is by themselves. No longer a part of this energy here. Inner universe. Inner exploration, vast potential, eternal landscape, life awareness, self-awareness, inner wisdom, unique consciousness. Within you orbits a universe of feeling, thought, and potential. Look inward. The cosmos awaits its own curious explorer. This is you seeing things differently, seeing colors. Again, someone by themselves. This person has on a hat. This person has on a hat. This person, a hat. So we start here in this energy. Then I feel like after this quiet within, comes this energy here. Where this person is like, now I have to take a different type of action. And in taking that different type of action, perspective change. You see things that you didn't see before. You see colors that weren't there. Life is different. Life feels different. It feels the happiness within someone changes. Or they realize they can be really happy without all the deception associated. It's like trying to get out of being a part of your mob family's business. You don't want to be a part of that. You're not happy indulging in that behavior. But because it's the family and you're expected to do so. Especially since it will be easier to infiltrate you if someone from the outside thought that they can use you as a way in to that family. So all of that is significant. 4933 is significant. The 33s, the 3-3s. All right, After Tarot, thank you for your service. We appreciate you. We love you. Que te no sienta na chera, you too. I just gave the after tarot more of a thank you energy because I haven't used the after tarot in I don't know how long. And like I have decks that I haven't used in years. But I use the ones that resonate with me on a regular basis more frequently. So there's that. Okay, we're going to get these letters. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Come on, yo. Get with the program. We chilling. Oh, let me put some music on so you shall be entertained until the letters come out. Because y'all ain't got to be acting stink. As a matter of fact, I don't even know where the letters are. Oh my God. Do you see them? Oh snap. Oh my God. They were, if they would have been a snake, they would have bit me. Right in my goddamn face. Oh baby, I don't wanna know. The name Mario could be significant in Wayans. Not Wayans. Winan. Mario Winans. This is a remake of this song. The letter R or Z could be significant. Something is over and ending. Something about questions. Or the letter Q. Someone's name could start with a Q. But usually the Q for me, I see it just thinks of questions. Sacral chakra deals with your creativity, your sexual energy, your creative energy. Suspension, delay, block, stillness, waiting. Someone tried to stop your creative energy. Someone's creative energy, like the way they were able to manipulate a situation, is being blocked. You can use your sacral energy in a you can use your sexual energy in a positive way or in a low vibrational way. Well, I won't say positive. Let's say high vibrational. Where you're using it for pleasure, but to create. You ever have sex? You ever have sex with someone and sometimes you're like full of energy, you're like getting up and you're able to do shit and you're ready to run the world, and then there are times where you like knock the fuck out and your head is just, as soon as you're like, no, I'm not sleepy, and the next thing you know, you snoring and shit, drooling because it was just that good. Or you were just that drunk. Either way, well, no, if you were just that drunk, it could have been bad and you were sleepy because you were drunk. But like, you ever think in terms of energy, like maybe that person is giving you energy when you get that boost that you want to jump up and do stuff, so they kind of give you energy that gives you that boost. Or when you're so tired, you just deplete so much energy that you don't have the gumption. Why was I gonna say that? Like, you just can't get up. It's like, oh my God, it's like my body is like, why are you even trying? Because I'm not even trying to work for you right now. So I don't know why that is significant. But look, Q, more questions. So questions about some creative behavior, sexual behavior. Creative could be, it doesn't have to be sexual, but it could be how one creatively stole something. You know what I mean? How they were able to, like, you'd think that it was just easy, it was sort of art to it, because there were signatures that needed to be changed, or documents that needed to be adjusted, people that needed to be put in the right places in order to make things happen. Like that type of, it was very creative. It wasn't just like a simple type of transaction. The number 6 is significant. 6 people could be involved in this delay, or the number 6 itself. 6D. Cell block 6. Oh, that's a C. 6 Ds with the sacral chakra. Someone could be cutting off, having a lot of sex with folks. This makes me think that someone had unprotected sex, one. Not everyone, but unprotected sex. And it was sex that bound people together. Caused conflicts. It caused like chaotic energy. So a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of drama. A lot of toxicity. Someone could have had nothing. Challenges, danger, protection, strengths, attacks. Remember we were talking about the people? Like one person wants to get out. People could be defensive about something. The 5, conflicts. This would give me like the 5 of Swords energy because it's like a neutral energy. Kind of like a bittersweet energy. 5 of Swords is doing whatever it takes, right? I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the fuck I want. If that means I got to lie, steal, I got to defame your character. I got to, whatever. I gotta sleep my way to the top, I gotta suck dick, whatever. I'm gonna do that. And now it's like I want to defend my actions. I want to defend what I did. Something about putting someone in danger. Someone could be having unprotected sex and passing along something that can't be taken back. It can't be out of desire. Something that they can't get rid of. A Libra is significant. Someone doing something out of desire, sacral chakra, sex. Or again, the desire for some type of partnership. The Libra energy is the 7th house, which is partnership. Someone's desire out of a partnership to do something creative to cause delays, but now they're delayed. Justice. Libra brings about justice. Saturn. Discipline. Something about court or police. Somewhere where there's structure is significant. The letter J is significant. A DJ. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. 6 people. I don't know. 6 DJs. Jermaine could also be significant. Jermaine Dupree. Oops. You stay there. Get them a seat. Cheerful day. 555 at the bottom. The change. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Something is coming. And it's not going to be joy. You bring me joy. The name Jody could be significant. Or Judd. Judd. Or Jude. Something about maybe someone has cancer. Cancer is significant. Something about joy in February. February 5th or February 6th could be significant. Someone could be 65, 56. Someone could have defended something in February, or there was some type of challenges, or on a Tuesday. Someone needs to protect themselves from attacks. So say if February or Tuesday is significant and someone wants to bring you some type of conflicts, because we have the 5. But this has a stain, which gives me spiritual energy. So it's like someone wants to bring you conflict, but how's that saying? The weapon will be formed, but it won't be whatever. Like it's not going to be used. Another J is significant. A DJ. David John could be significant. Something about someone in their shadow energy. They did something out of desire, out of their creative energy, but they did it in the darker aspects of themselves. They did something. It says darkness, evil, journey into the depths of mystery. This is the aspects of someone that needs healing. So someone did something out of anger, jealousy, fear, desire, obsession. This has to do with a partnership. So someone participated in this partnership out of their lower vibrations. We have Mercury, the communication. Oh my God. Someone's trying to figure out the reason why, or trying to understand why, or trying to put this puzzle together. Tuesday and Wednesday is significant. The closest planet to the sun. So this person is the closest to the light, the closest to the exposure, and the closest to the truth. This is the fastest planet, and it orbits 88 Earth days. So the number 88 is significant. A messenger of God. So someone is getting divine messages. They're seeing synchronicities. They're seeing signs. Messenger of God, your intuition. Isn't who Gabriel as a messenger? Gabriel's significant. Metatron was a scribe. Metatron could also be significant. It's hard to breathe, thin atmosphere. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe. It makes me think of someone who's hyperventilating. They can't get enough air in. Someone can have respiratory issues. Or maybe someone is hearing something that's making them like they're like panicking. A new moon is significant. Intention setting, self-care, fresh start, limitless possibilities. Limitless possibilities with this joy. You bring me joy. I don't know what that's why. Someone wants to know why something happened, or someone wants to know why you're so happy. Why do you have so much joy? Why do you take care of yourself, and why do you always have these good intentions and looking like you're about to get this fresh start? Why? Why you? Pluto, Scorpio is significant. A death, transformation, obsession, power, wealth giver. Someone is receiving some type of wealth in February or on a Tuesday. It's a dwarf planet. It used to be a planet, but now they call it a dwarf planet. Something about a belt is significant, or someone has to start to tighten their belt, a budget. It says beyond Neptune. February, Pisces energy with Neptune. So something about the 12th house is significant. Secrets, hidden enemies, someone's gifts could be significant. Someone's connection to the divine is significant. Roman god of underworld. Something about the devil. Or the hell. Not necessarily the devil, but hell. Someone could feel as if they're living in hell. Maybe someone is at the crossroads. Oh, someone could be passing on. Sorry to hear that. This is ruled by the realm of the dead. Ruled why? Someone wants to know why you're transformed, why you're not dead. That would be crazy. Last quarter moon, releasing, let go, energy clearing, self-care. That's why you're not dead. You clear your energy. Sorry. It's not funny. It is funny though, because I feel like I resonate with some of this, a lot of this. So someone is releasing something. Someone with the letter J is releasing something. Maybe releasing these challenges, releasing these attacks. Releasing attacks with clearing. Something about getting a cleansing is significant, or cleansing your energy to release some type of foul energy that was sent to you. People always doing shit but healing themselves. The number 6 is 6 people in their shadow energy in this communication out of desire. In their South Node, I can't make this shit up. South Node is your karmic past, lessons learned, unresolved patterns, natural talents, comfort zone, letting go. That South Node helps us understand where we've come from, what we've already learned, and patterns we need to release in order to evolve and reach our full potential. These people were in their shadow energy. That's your South Node all day. You're doing old karmic shit. Progress and movement. Somebody wants to move past that. They want to set new intentions. They don't want to live that anymore. They don't want to be little J now. They want to be big J. They want to be big J. Look, the Y next to this J here. Like, J, why did you... The name J could be significant. J-A-Y. J could be like, yo, what the fuck? And this almost spells joy. I said one more. Oh, it's 3 more. I think we got 3. V, someone is getting a victory. Solar plexus, someone is standing in their power. Confident, strong. Deciding that they're going to make a change for themselves. Oh, we got 4, not 3. Whatever. 888, the balance. You're in harmony with the universe. Your thoughts and actions are also in harmony. Why do you want to leave the family business? Why are you, why are you doing this to us? I thought we were all in this together. And this person's like, no, I'm transforming. I'm setting new intentions. I don't want to do that anymore. The letter L. This is someone taking a loss, not a lesson. LJ could be significant. JLD. Oh, the L, the D's. I'm not the D's, the J's. Surnames could be significant with the letter J. Waxing, crescent moon, goal setting, planning, rebuilding phase. Someone is releasing and rebuilding, transforming. They don't want to be a part of this group anymore. And this is the beginning. The intuition encourages you to keep following your spirit. You are on the right path. Just listen to your gut and your heart. Ones, new beginnings. The Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups. 111. Those are all like 11 energies. But to me, they're like ones in the sense that, one, they don't have a number. But it's like a restart. It encourages you to keep following your spirit. You are on the right path. Someone is restarting. They're getting a rebirth. And they're leaving some shit behind. Because they're in this solar plexus. They're confident. Using their intuition and their heart. Oh my God. Using their intuition and their heart. 528 frequency is very significant. The only J out here that is in... The only yellow out here is this J. So someone is trying to come up on the good foot. Trying to get on the good foot. DJ and LJ could be significant in terms of like family. Maybe this is like a married couple or children. Somebody has the same last name. Y, Di. Someone's name could be Di, like Diana, Diane. Lance or Lawrence is significant. Five days or 6 days is significant. 66. Oh, 666. And that's supposed to be like quote unquote evil. There's talk of communication about this past, this karmic past. People could be starting to learn lessons right now, especially with the Mercury South Node, the Pluto energy, and then the moon, the moon energy, with phases of the moon where you can release and set new goals for the future. the Pluto, like the dying off of something, with that Four of Pentacles energy, where the guy was sitting there trying to hold on to some shit, and death is coming through, and it's like, no, that needs to be released as well. You have to let go of everything. Somebody may have to be put like at rock bottom to feel the brunt of their actions, the consequences. Alrighty, Heidi. I just saw 1010 or 01 10 14. So significant. All right, my peoples, my loves. I'm gonna go. I wish I could have videos that were shorter, but I just like to cover so much stuff. I hope these messages are significant or they're helpful. Get the no see shit no fiesta. Let's get I'm sorry. I do that a lot, and I don't mean to say I'm sorry because I'm not sorry. But that's a habit that I need to break out of. Let's do this vibe high. Because we had that South Node energy and the shadow, which means that like this is someone or people who keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over. They don't learn their lessons. They don't care to learn their lessons because they're comfortable in the energy that they've been in, that they've been allowed to be in and create fuckery in the lives of other people. So te quedando fiesta. If I don't, there we go. All right. At the bottom, we have barefoot. Walk barefoot, take off your shoes, and feel the ground inside or outside. For full benefit, walk on a natural surface like glass, or imagine walking barefoot on a warm beach. Connecting with the ground changes your body with the earth's energy and its natural good vibrations. These are long-winded too, sorry. Not sorry, god damn it. Everyday meditation. The distance between a frantic out-of-body state and a calm, grounded state is closer than you think. Center yourself. It takes but seconds to find serenity by patiently honoring even the smallest moment of silence. For example, the next time you feel impatient at a traffic light or in the line at a grocery store, pause. Feel your bottom on the seat of the car or feel your feet on the ground. Breathe. You have nowhere to go, so take the moment for yourself. You will be calmer and more patient. More present. What if statements. Change your limiting beliefs to what if statements. Your mind will become curious, which in turn will open you to new possibilities. What if I was appreciated? What if I was loved and adored? What if I felt fulfilled? What if I knew my life's purpose? What if I had enough energy and courage to live out my dreams? What if? And then the last one is high vibe attractions. Attract high vibrations to yourself. Run around the house excited about life. Doing so puts the law of attraction in play. When you want something good to happen to you, moping around the house and complaining will not get you closer. Get excited about something. Pretend to be excited about something. This raises your vibration, makes you feel good inside, and naturally attracts other high vibe energies. Ashe. All right, my lovelies. I hope these are significant in the way that they help. And I hope that you have a beautiful freaking day. I love you to the moon and further than the moon. I love you, love you, love you. Have an awesome day. Yeah. Bye.